Okay, and welcome to TOPS meeting. We're gonna start. We start with the TOPS. Oh, first of all, let's go around since we have new people today and introduce ourselves. Start with Donna.
I'm the leader at TOPS PA 1347 in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
And I am the leader of PA 1739 Lemoyne. I'm also the advocate for 5 counties in South Central Pennsylvania. Julia?
I'm Julia. I'm from Northern Illinois, and I'm the advocate in about 5 counties.
Yeah, I have 5 counties too. It's a good number. Sharon?
I am Sharon Dines from Southern Illinois. My chapter is 879 Watseka. I'm about 90 miles south of Chicago, and I am the coordinator for Southern Illinois.
Cool. Molly?
I'm Molly from Dry Ontario, Canada, chapter 3959.
Sandy?
Oh, I'm from, geez, so far from all of you. I'm in West Covina, California. I'm not an advocate or anything. I'm just a regular person.
Yay!
Yeah.
There just happens to be advocates in here.
I'm just
You know,
We're foremost members first.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Sandy, do you know Erica Hernandez?
Yes, of course. She's our leader.
Yes, she comes on my Monday's meetings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she asked me, would I like to come in? And I have so many Zoom classes. I don't know why I did that to myself. But she said yes to join, and then she sent me the link. But I wanted to join on the laptop, so I'm just holding the phone rather in
Yes,
my hand.
I understand.
I don't look so great right now, but
You're fine.
thank you.
Ruth?
I'm from 113 Springvale.
Bobby?
457 Lamont in Illinois.
Stella?
1771 Newark, Ohio.
Kimmy?
208 Limerick, Maine.
Kathy?
Kathy Conover, I'm the leader of TOPS 96 in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Marlene?
From Ontario, advocate.
Nice.
Yay!
Got 3 advocates here today. Okay.
And a member, Sandy, don't feel bad.
Jennifer's still trying. She's new at this, so.
Okay, not a problem. I am going to mute everybody for the TOPS and COPS pledge. And when it's done, you can unmute yourself. Okay, TOPS pledge. I am an intelligent person. I will control my emotions, not let my emotions control me. Every time I'm tempted to use food to satisfy my frustrated desires, build up my injured ego, or dull my senses, I will remember I will take off pounds sensibly. COPS pledge. I am an intelligent person. Waiting room, Jennifer. I'm an intelligent person. I will control my emotions, not let my emotions control me. Every time I'm tempted to use food to satisfy my frustrated desires, build up my injured ego, or dull my senses, I will remember I am to be an example as I keep off pounds sensibly. Okay, you can unmute yourself. Okay.
All right.
Oh.
I had to give Jennifer the right numbers.
Okay.
My fat fingers on my phone gave her a couple of wrong numbers.
Jennifer, what chapter are you with?
1031.
The city?
Salem, Illinois.
Okay. Welcome. I hear you're gonna try to be an advocate.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep, she's got the application. She's got the application in, so that's the first part.
Whoa, that's the first part. Okay. Today, I was going through chapter 9 of the Blue Book, the real life obesity in your health, childhood obesity, a family affair. It can start young. We have our youngest member in my area is 7 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. So it is a family affair. Okay. And it's on, what page?
Turn it.
220,
What page?
321.
Oh, I'm gonna get my book.
Okay. Okay, we're not, obviously, we're not gonna do the whole thing, but there's pertinent points like, or the goal setting and stuff. There's pertinent facts that apply to everybody, whether you have a family or not. Let me move this aside so I don't. Okay.
What
The
page are
problem
you
with
on?
Say again?
What page are you on?
The very first page of chapter 9.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Okay, let me get mine.
Need a stand.
All right.
Excuse me, Bentley.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And if you all have young children or young grandchildren, this is a lot of good information. Because right now with the COVID, like my grandson has been very inactive when it first started, and it's catching up with all of us. Now, the problem with extra weight and obesity is it's not limited to adults. It affects children too. 1/3 of children are either overweight or obese. This epidemic of childhood obesity started in the 1980s, and sadly, there doesn't seem to be an end in sight. For the first time in history, the current generation of kids may have a shorter lifespan than their parents, and that's very disturbing. The good news is we can do something about it. As a first step, we can act now to prevent children from becoming overweight and obese as adults. It will always be easier to prevent weight gain than it is to lose those pounds later. When children learn behaviors early on, those habits can last a lifetime, so teaching healthy habits early is important. Second, research shows us that children can successfully lose weight and even keep it off for more than 10 years without resorting to restrictive diets or rigorous exercise plans. What's the secret? Family is the secret. That's because working together can be healthier. To be healthier can improve the weight and health of the entire family. When everyone focuses on healthy living together, our family develops its own built-in support system. And TOPS is family too. We're our support system outside of our natural family. Getting started. Get your family on board. Every day is a new day to practice a healthy habit, and everyone should take advantage. Increase your chances of success. Get the support of the family. Whether you're a teen trying to be healthier or a parent helping a child achieve a healthier weight, get your family ready to support your efforts. Parents, assure your child you love and support them, or support him or her. Kids, ask your parents to be supportive of them. When you work as a team, success comes easier. And then they have worksheets for all that. Okay, we'll skip that part. That they have pick a habit, obviously, because you want to start slow, and start goals. Does anybody use the SMART goal system? Everybody know what SMART goals are?
Nope.
No? Okay, SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. We do a lot in my chapter. We do a lot of SMART goals for the week. Like 2 weeks ago, it was SMART goal for physical activity. You have a goal that you can achieve in a short amount of time that is realistic for like increasing or getting out more or doing exercise video, stuff like that. And they have a chart for making a SMART family, a family SMART goal. Okay, 236. Okay, the blue part. The 8 P's of feeding children can also apply to adults. Church bells.
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, kids who are very picky eaters, and there's also a lot of adults that are picky, can become overweight or underweight depending on which foods they will eat. The best approach is not to pressure kids or the adults to try other foods too much. Set a happy routine at meal times, providing a wide variety of foods, and give children control over what they eat. A way to remember this is the 8 P's of feeding children, which will help you develop a healthy relationship around food for your children. Patience, persistence, planning, peaceful meals. How many here had peaceful meals when they were growing up? No, too many kids at the table. Parents must prove it. You want your kid to eat it, you got to try it. Don't push too much and don't prohibit too much. At Tops, we do not have no-no foods. You tell them no, they're going to want to eat it. Focus on habits. We should focus on habits also. Making change is not easy, but a changed habit can be lifelong, unlike diets and exercise plans, which are used temporarily. Changing a habit requires more than willpower. It takes hard work. Some tools that help tracking making a healthy home are the rule of 3. Monitoring, tracking, making a healthy home. Okay, monitoring, tracking, journal. If you spend too much, if you are trying to spend less money, you follow a budget. If you're trying to change a habit, you track and monitor the habit. Think of it as a behavior budget. Write it down. Okay, write it down.
I'm at a top meeting.
Regularly write down what you and your family are doing so you can make sense of your habits. If your family is trying to take a walk together twice a week, you may get a Saturday and realize you didn't do it even once. Write things down. Keeps you on schedule. Making a healthier home. If a candy jar in the kitchen is too tempting, get rid of it. If a TV is in every room, keeping your family stuck to the couch, turn it off and head to the park. Figure out what's getting in your way in reaching your goals. If you don't have time to grocery shop once or twice a week and fast food gets in the way, just the schedule. Make time for what's important. Schedule time for family health, and suddenly those goals aren't so out of reach. Snacks, meals, drinks, oh my. Follow the rule of 3 can make you healthy. Make healthy choices for you and your family. Grains, breads, and cereals. Lots of breads and cereals say whole wheat, but that doesn't mean they're whole grains. Make sure they have at least 3 grams of fiber. Drinks, it's best to keep the sugar out of what we're drinking. And how many here drink sugary drinks or put stuff in our black coffee that ups it? Even if it's 100% juice, some juices are mostly water and added sugar. Look for drinks that have less than 3 grams of sugar per serving. Meals, when you tend to skip meals, you tend to overeat at the next meal. Eat 3 meals a day, no skipping. Snacks, who said snacks are supposed to be salty or sweet? Snacks are foods and should be seen as mini meals. Here's a good rule of thumb for when we snack. Our bodies need a little boost when we haven't eaten in 3 hours or won't eat for another 3 hours. And then it has physical activity for families. Remember that activities can be sedentary, sitting, and active exercise or play. Who here does like chair yoga or chair exercises? Anybody? I know Bobby does. Anybody else?
I do sometimes my weights on using the chair, the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to be sedentary. My grandson's learning about locomotive exercises and non-locomotor exercises. Lots of stretching. Sedentary activities keep sitting time in check. Set a rule that no one gets more than 2 hours of screen time. That includes TV, cell phones, video games, internet. And then they have a chart for that to keep track of that. I know the parents these days, they try to keep track of it, but the kids don't listen. And then do three ways for the family can get active together. I know my mom growing up, we all walked to the mall. It's like 3 miles to the mall. And she had like 5 kids dragging behind her as teenagers of keeping us active. But I think like growing up in the 80s, it was easier to become active. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have computers. Everything was outside. We made our own fun. Ideas for active families, family events, games, exergaming, I guess, exercise, well, the Wii. Okay. And then it says about healthy, lots of charts for BMIs for the kids. Does anybody have, what else is there? Okay, another one. Even Bernie's on this one. Bernie's on the page. It goes on about asthma, bone problems, what works in kids. A lot of the problem is they're sedentary these days. They're hooked to the electronics. They're plugged in. At least that's my grandson's problem. He's plugged in. And of course they have cyber school now. So they're still plugged in all day. And now let me see what else we could go over. Oh, this one says what works in kids. Does anyone else have young kids in their chapters? I know I have one chapter that has 7-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah. It says the obesity epidemic exploded in the 80s and 90s. There is no proven approaches to weight loss in children and teens. Many believe children would outgrow the problem, but in the 1990s, research began to show that children 2 to 18 could safely and permanently lose weight. The American Academy of Pediatrics, along with many other leading healthcare organizations, believe it is safe if it's done in the right manner. And obviously, Sharon, isn't there a chapter out there that's a lot of teens?
Well, I don't know of any, but there might
I've
be.
seen it on the Facebook at one time. They did like a town or something. It was all teens. But obviously,
Yeah.
I mean,
it can happen. You know, they just need an advisor, and then they can do a teen
I don't think it's like it was like
child
half
chapter.
the chapter was teens. They had it like a sub chapter in the big one. I remember seeing it somewhere, but and with children, obviously they have to do the weight. What is it called? The growth
chart.
Yeah, the growth chart.
That's for cops. So once they reach their cops.
Yes. Otherwise, and then does anybody, I'm trying to think, we could go on for other stuff too. We have, and this one, obesity and health is diabetes. Does anyone here have that? This one is diabetes and obesity. Because we can go over that one too. Yes. But does anybody have any questions? I know you guys don't have, does anyone have grandchildren or children that would qualify, would fall into the part that they're too plugged in?
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, they were too plugged in.
My son is 30 years old and he's too plugged in.
Yes, my 28-year-old child is too plugged in. But she made cops last month, so we're good. So she unplugged.
Yeah, she's doing good. She's doing good.
Yeah, she is. She's good. I took a video of her. It's like, when did you get that skinny? It's like, wow. Wow. But
I used to be able to do that.
Not
anymore.
Yeah, well, life interferes. Life interferes. Okay, then we can go on to, let me see what else is here. Yeah, that's better. We can go, does anybody want to go on to the diabetes and obesity chapter? It's up to you guys. No? No, it's kind of dry. Yeah. But does anybody have anything they want to talk about, or any victories or stumbles or struggles?
Well, I lost 40 pounds before I became a TOPS member,
Mhm.
but since I've been in TOPS, this past year, like I have a problem, staying on track. It's like I've
Yes.
got to that point where I'm having problems,
Mhm.
but I'm really trying to really work on it. So I started exercising and everything. So
Do you do the exchange program,
no.
the food exchange?
What is the exchange program?
It is used. It's based on the U.S. Diabetes Association, the food exchange program. It's introduced in the My Day One. It has a week of meals that you can do mix and match.
Book, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah,
There.
yeah. Okay.
It's
And that
in
can
there,
help you
so-
start on that.
So
Read
if
that
you
book.
read in here, you'll know about it.
Right, and it's also, if you have the real life book, it's also goes into in depth on the exchange system.
Oh,
It,
okay.
it helps you with the portion control, and it has like like a portion of meat is the 3 ounces would be size of a checkbook. Yep, and the fish would be deck of cards.
I mean, the
Stuff
thing
like that.
is I know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I see a dietitian and a
Right.
doctor and stuff, and they're even like, you know what to do, so do it. You know.
That's
And
the
I'm
problem
like,
is doing
lost
it.
that 40 and then just kind of
Yes.
lost myself, I guess.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
with all that's going on, yeah, it's not hard to get sidetracked.
And being
even as
shut down
cops, it's
because of
kinda hard.
COVID doesn't help anybody.
No, because
Yeah.
the stress level is up for everybody.
Yeah.
But just take it one day at a time. Every
I am.
day is a new day. Yep. And we're all here for you. But because I mean, I haven't seen anyone that hasn't struggled, at least some part, in this last 7 months.
Yeah.
They're referring now to the COVID weight we put on.
Yes, yes. COVID-19.
I've just been kind of hovering around the same weight. Is
You're
what
on a
I've been-
plateau.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. See if maybe the thing in My Day One will maybe you need, if you're looking on a plateau, you need to do a little something different. Shake it all up. You know, even if it's getting more
What do you
focused on
eat 3 meals
portions
a
and
day, Jennifer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a protein shake in the morning and for breakfast, stuff like that. When I'm eating the way I'm supposed to.
yeah. We're all in that boat when we're supposed to.
But I mean, you know, I started exercising and I'm getting on track, so I'll get there. I'll get there. I'm not giving up.
Nope, never give up.
No,
Yeah, never give up.
Never give up, never quit.
Nope. Just
That's right.
try to get back on track.
When you get to be an advocate, all of that will change, because it has for me, because I feel like when I go to visit chapters, I'm an image. And
Exactly.
it's proven to be so, because the members have asked me like questions and stuff. So I'm like, man, I can't change. I gotta keep going down.
Right.
And that's another reason
I
why
gotta see them again next year, so I better just be like able to answer, are you at your goal?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody is a work in progress.
Yes, we are.
About trying to become an advocate, because it's making me right now feel like, hey, I need to start losing weight.
Right. Because we basically are, as advocates, we're the face of TOPS. We are the people that the chapters see. So, I mean, we're basically the face. Like my son would say, he's Army. We're boots on the ground. And the coordinator and up might come visit them, but we're the ones that they see.
Yeah.
So I feel real guilty. It's like, I know I'm still under goal, but it's creeping closer to that one number. It's like, yeah, no, I don't want to have to explain why I lost my cups to when I go visit. It's like they'll say,
And you know they're going to ask, right?
they are going to ask. They're going to ask everything. It's like, what happened?
Yeah.
Life.
Yes, life.
Yep.
But yeah, we're basically the boots on the ground.
Right.
And it's I mean, before I became coordinator, we never saw our area captain was also our coordinator, so we saw maybe once or twice in 5 years. So it's like, it's nice to have more. We all need more advocates.
Exactly. So if you are in an area and you don't have an advocate,
Volunteer.
That's a good way to lose
Volunteer.
weight.
Volunteer.
Yeah.
It's needed. It's
Yep.
yeah.
It's a rewarding position.
It is.
And you have to love tops.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
you know, it's like, I just absolutely loved being an area captain. I loved it. It was my life back then.
Sharon, I
Right.
think our advocate is Adrienne McCulca.
It could be, yeah.
Could be, yes.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
had a different
Adrienne.
name for a while, but if they just changed it, I mean,
Yeah.
she had a different title before.
Right. It was area captain.
It was area captain, now it's advocate.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to think, isn't Adrian lives down south, so
She lives like Manuka or Mokina or someplace
Yeah.
like that.
she
Yeah.
lives in Monique.
Moni, yeah.
Way south.
Tony.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, I'm Watsika. I'm only about a half hour from Watsika too.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yeah, I am. We've been there.
Watsika is south and east of Kankakee.
From Lockport.
From Lockport. I
Yeah,
would
still.
say it's like 45 minutes or hour.
Maybe 45 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
We go on road trips because we can't do anything else right now. So,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right in the car.
mhm.
Yes,
Right
we
in the
like
car.
that. That's why I started Tops Walks.
Right.
It's pretty good, getting 2 or 3 people each time. So we're gonna do hike this weekend. So
Right.
I wanna
get us out of the
jump in on-
house.
Yeah, I want to jump in on something. 'Cause
Sure.
It's kind of bugging me. As an advocate, yes, I want to be an example, but don't forget that we're still members
Yes.
and
Right.
we still struggle.
Yep.
And I really have a problem when people say, become an advocate and you'll lose weight. Because
No.
Not necessarily.
it doesn't happen
No.
that way. And I don't want people in my chapters to say, you're an advocate, so you should be losing weight.
Mhm.
No, that's
True.
not the truth. The truth is I'm an advocate because I believe in tops.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just because I'm an advocate doesn't mean
Right.
I'm going to lose weight. I may gain weight,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the discussion here, and I know it's done in the right way,
Mhm.
that, yeah, become an advocate, you'll lose weight. That kind of thinking is kind of putting us up here.
Right.
And you know what? We're all the
Yeah, we don't want to
same.
be up there.
No.
Right.
No,
I don't
Right.
think, Marlene, I don't
what
think anybody was meaning it that way. It's just, it's a mindset for yourself that
Yeah,
you want to
I
be
know.
an example.
I-
So,
100
you know, maybe that would
100%, yeah.
be
I
it.
understand that
Yeah.
thinking, but
Yeah.
my problem is that when members look at me and in their mind they're saying, well, why is she an advocate? Because she's been the same weight for 25 years, right? I need to go to these meetings and say, yes, I'm an advocate because I believe in tops, but I am a member first.
Right.
Good idea. That mindset, I believe, comes from Weight Watchers because you can't be a leader unless you've reached your goal and you're not going to gain.
Wow.
Of course, Weight Watchers costs a lot more to be in too. That's why I'm not there. But I've heard people say, oh, when someone comes out to our chapter, oh, well, what's she talking about? Look at how heavy she is or something. And it just really kind of makes me mad. But
Yeah. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
we are members first and we
Right.
struggle
We are.
just like everybody else. Just look at me. I'm a coordinator and I'm
Mhm.
higher than my starting weight. So
Right.
We're human.
That's called life.
I'm going to have to say, excuse me for a few minutes. I have to move my car so my husband can
Okay.
go out.
Okay, I'll just mute her. There we go.
Tammy, were you going to say something?
Yeah.
I said we're human. We're
Right.
members. We're human, and we're all there for the same reason.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
I was
And
just sharing
it's not
how
any easier at
the
the
members
top
look
or
at
at the
you when
bottom.
you go to the chapters. See, I'm new, so going there and acting surprised at what my size was, and that's just what has happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's just your experience.
Yeah.
Just your
Right.
experience.
I wasn't saying like, oh, be an advocate, you're going to lose weight, or be an advocate, you can do this. I was just saying that that's been the
Your experience.
Me
Yeah.
visiting.
And I can appreciate that very much.
You know,
It's just when I go to the chapters, I will say, yes, this is my weight. Yes, I'm still an advocate. But if I wasn't coming, I'd be on the show 600-Pound Life. That's how I talk to the chapter, saying, yes, I'm this weight. Yes, I'm this size. But for the grace of whatever, right? I mean, I still do the work. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like me. I'm not saying that I'm going to lose weight just because of that. I mean, I just, I feel like it's something that's helping me right now, to fill that.
It's a personal goal.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No judgment here.
No, absolutely no judgment. We are a judgment-free zone.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, we all our journeys are different. I mean,
Exactly.
what helped me may not help the next person. You
Right.
just have to go by what works for you.
Yeah.
I mean,
You just got to get your head on straight.
yeah, it's mostly, and it took me 4 years for my head to get in the game, that I could actually get gold. It took 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I fought it for 4 years, and finally got my head on straight. But okay, I will ask her to mute. There we go.
So, has anyone gone on the website and tried doing their BMI? It's very interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like the number I see.
We don't like those numbers.
I kept going
It should be
lower and
motivation.
lower and lower to get a healthy weight, and it was actually my healthy weight is my original goal weight that my doctor set for me back in 2006, and it was actually an unhealthy weight for me mentally. And so you got to be careful with these BMI charts. You've got to find
So Tammy,
it's not
your
necessarily what's healthy for you versus what that BMI chart is saying. You can't go by that BMI chart.
Right. So is your BMI below what it should be?
No, it's much higher.
Really?
Me too.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's much higher. It's much higher. You probably would be shocked by my weight, but it's but I am at a healthy weight now, and I changed my goal weight twice to lower it. And because I was in a place where I couldn't exercise, because if I did, I would go below my goal. And so with a lot of guidance, I changed my goal. And now I am finding that I am having to exercise every day. If I don't, I'm gaining. But this is what I wanted. I wanted to be healthy and to have that exercise in my life. Whereas I had a much higher goal, and it was too high for me, and I wasn't able to exercise because my goal was set. So I didn't realize when you became a COPS, you know, my doctor set an original goal for me, and I didn't realize that once that goal was met, I could pull back and continue losing. But they just graduated me that night, and I didn't know I had options. So I had to gracefully get to where I am. And right now I'm at a place where it's, even though I'm a queen, I'm working hard to keep that queen.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's harder to keep it off than it is to take it off.
It is.
It doesn't matter where you are in TOPS. It's work. It's work, and
It is. It's.
So
And it's-
Tammy, I love you.
It is worth it.
Tammy, your goal weight, is it a goal weight that is on the chart that's in the real life book, or in that, you know, you understand what I'm saying, is if you do your height and all that, it's on
The BMI chart?
no, it's the weight, I think it's the weight.
It's a calculation. There's a calculation.
Yeah, there's a calculation sheet. So when you do that calculation, is it according to what's in the TOPS book? Does that,
yeah.
does that,
Height and weight.
yeah, so what's in the book, is it what your doctor expects you to be?
That's what he did back in 2006, and I got really sick. It was way too low. It was 140 pounds. I was just, if I went to 140 pounds again, I would be back in the hospital. It was not healthy.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'8.5".
Oh.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, you'd be.
That was way too low. It was, and even my advocate told me, do not lose any more weight. You're just right. Just stay right where you are.
Right.
So, but if I'm
5'3", and that's my goal.
That BMI chart, they would have me at 140, and that's just, it's craziness. So
Yeah,
I just wonder how old is that BMI chart? How old? Well, it's the old doctor's BMI chart. Because I asked the same doctor, okay, what would be a healthy weight for me now? And he said healthy for you would be 176. So big difference.
Yeah.
Wow. Big difference.
Yeah.
Big difference from so that's why your doctor has to set the goal.
Right. Right. My nutritionist. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No.
Yeah, my nutritionist. She doesn't like the BMI. She went onto a scale on some kind of wheel and put in factors like my age and my activity level, and then decided what my weight should be, not what the BMI said.
And interesting now, I was grab my sheet from the ER, and they usually put your BMI. They don't do it anymore.
That's nice, because I don't like that number.
No.
No, but when your BMI was like a 39, it's okay to see it at a, you know, lower than that, much lower than that, you know.
Bobby, you want to say something?
Well, I was just going to say that, talking about weight, I've lost 60 pounds. I've still got another 50 to go, but I've gone down 3 dress sizes.
Yeah.
And I've got to look at that instead of what the doctor says. I mean, they still say that I'm morbidly obese, but I'm not.
I don't get that. I go to the doctors and they refer to me as a mildly obese woman, and I'm like, still?
Still, yeah.
Those charts are terrible. Okay.
Oh, nice. Now, is that number changing, Sharon?
No, I'm just
Or is
putting
it
it
the
up for
same
the
number?
ones that don't have it that might want another Zoom
Right.
tomorrow.
Right. Right.
We have our
Um,
meeting tomorrow morning.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
I love morning meetings.
Yeah, I
Because you
do
weigh
too.
more at night.
I know.
Because you've eaten all that food.
Yeah, but if you
Right.
weigh every week the same time, it's no
Yep.
different.
That's right.
Yeah,
I may be late, Sharon, because I have a chapter visit.
Okay.
So hopefully, because it'll be, yeah. I'll probably be in my car at your meeting, but that's okay.
That's okay. Whatever.
I'm
and if
hands-free.
I don't show up, it's because I'm on
Oh,
the highway.
on my end.
You're on the highway. Where are you going?
I found a new skating rink for
Oh,
Robert to skate
okay.
at.
That,
Oh,
Sharon,
So
that
he
number
gets
went by
to
awfully fast. What is the number?
press the chat at the bottom of
Oh,
your screen. Press chat
Yeah.
and it's in there.
Fresh,
oh, okay.
and then
Okay.
write the numbers in the passcode. And it's the same number every week
Right.
Yeah.
until
okay.
the end of the year,
Mhm.
or until I get tired of doing it.
Right. Right.
Oh, where'd this go?
Julia,
Okay.
what kind of skating do you do?
Oh, I don't skate. My son's figure skates.
Figure skates.
Nice.
Oh, I used to do that, but I tried to go with my daughter, and I couldn't stand up on those things.
I have my skates too, but can I balance anymore? No.
It's a hard fall.
And yes, it's
Yeah,
a very
it is.
hard
It
fall.
is.
A very hard fall.
30 years, so.
Okay. Anybody else have any 9-scale victories or victories this week or struggles? Nobody?
No,
No?
I just say I've been struggling all week with my weight, but I weighed myself tonight, and I'm down where I need to be, and that's
Awesome.
Well,
good. But,
congratulations.
you know, you have to keep those portions under control,
Mm-hmm.
and as I go back
Tammy,
to that
what
my
fun
day
is
one,
that?
huh?
What fun is that?
I know.
Oh, wow. I know, but you know, we're not meeting
Do
right
you
now,
always-
so
Do
I
you
don't have
always
the
feel happy
accountability.
when you get the measuring cups out?
Oh, I weigh everything.
I don't measure. I eyeball it. It's just your hand or
All right. You
you
know
know.
what your portions will look like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
But I had to remind myself that serving of chicken is when you put it in when you put an ounce of chicken, it's like a half a cup. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
Yeah.
3 ounces is like a checkbook.
Yeah. So it's like I was eating a little bit more. It was getting more and more, and I'm like, oh, I need to do something. What am I doing wrong?
Mm-hmm.
And I figured it
Yep.
out.
Yep, there
There
is.
you go.
Yep, you figure out what works for you.
I have a question for Sharon.
Yes.
Can I give out this number at our meeting tomorrow morning?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
They just, nobody can post it on Facebook though, Bobby.
No, I'm not going to. No.
No.
Yeah. Well, even just let them know that it can't, because a lot of people are
Oh,
going to Facebook. So let them know they can share it, but it has to be private.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Even Zoom itself recommends that you don't post them on social media.
Oh God, no.
And, they have to open their
spammed.
video up,
Right.
We got
right?
spammed.
They have to open their video up too.
Yeah.
They can't be.
Yeah, you have to be on camera.
Right. We have to see you.
Right.
Unless you do this because you got to blow your nose or something.
Right.
Oh, yeah. How do you do that?
Have to turn off your video. It says stop
the
video.
Okay. I realized when I came back that my mute had been on. I had to go move my car, and I thought I was talking to people when I said I have to go move my car now.
Well,
We heard that.
Yes, we heard you. I muted it till you came back.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Just in case. But
Yeah.
otherwise, anybody else have anything? Or we'll just stop with the never quit pledge. And yes, we never quit.
Now, what, I have to ask, what page in real life, because I don't have real life here at home. It's in my case.
Is for what?
That we did tonight with the,
That was chapter 9.
chapter 9, okay.
Right, and the one after that is chapter 10, which is applies to the people that have diabetes.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Okay.
All righty.
Okay. Never quit pledge. Today I promise I will not quit. I pledge that no matter how many ups and downs I pass through, I will continue on my journey. I pledge to make a new start today and forgive myself for my past and to stop being so critical of myself. I pledge to take control of myself, to stop making excuses and stop blaming other people for situations. I pledge to treat myself as I would my best friend because that is who I am. I pledge to stay in the race and to be a winner. And it applies to everybody. So everybody, you have a great night. Hopefully I'll see you on Sharon's Zoom tomorrow night. And see you next week.
All
Bye.
righty. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.